This abandoned house in England holds one of the country's darkest secrets. In 2014, it was the site of one of the most gruesome murders in recent British history, when a man by the name of John Lowe took a shotgun, killed his partner Christine and her daughter Lucy, and proceeded to kill 4 of his dogs before he was apprehended. Years after the murders, the house now sits completely abandoned and is commonly regarded as one of the most haunted places in the Surrey area. When we headed there for the night, we had no idea how intense the paranormal activity that we were to experience that night was about to be.
What was that?
I'm like really freaked out, dude. This is not normal for us. I'm like very afraid right now. I keep hearing footsteps that you guys aren't hearing. And like no one's...
That's the footsteps. There's some kind of noise going on. What's that? That's not me.
Stop. Are we stuck?
Man, there's a torch.
Oh, they're running. They're running. They're running at us.
There's someone with a light. Whoa, man, I can't believe that just happened. Welcome to the Paranormal Files.
Hey everybody, it's Colin here. I'm just putting this in the video real quickly. Thank you to everybody for 300,000 subscribers. Peyton and I just had a very intense week filming in Pennsylvania. We investigated some of the biggest locations in the United States. We had exclusive access for the night. And we captured, one of the biggest paranormal events that we've ever captured on camera that week. Unfortunately, those episodes won't be out until September due to our release schedule, but you should subscribe and just be on the lookout for them, because honestly, I just listened to the clip again and what we captured chills us to the bone, and we couldn't sleep that night because it was so crazy. But anyways, if you haven't checked out Proving Demons yet, go watch their channel. We love those guys. They're the ones that are in all of these videos from England. They were so gracious, set us up with places to stay for free, took us to locations they knew, and they just showed us a really good time. So please go reciprocate that support and love that they showed us by just going to their channel and watching their videos. Anyways, this is one of the most intense videos from our entire England series. What happened at the end of this video is still one of the defining moments from the trip, because it was so unbelievable and so intense that even when I called Andrew yesterday, we were talking about it because it was just shocking. But anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. Peyton's doing well as well. I'm just here editing the video, and as always, stay spooky.
Heading out to the John Lowe murder house in England, things get eerie pretty quickly. The trees begin to hang over the road, homes and buildings become sparse, and the darkness seems to grow even darker. There's something about the area that is indescribable through film, a feeling inside of your chest that you physically have to be there to experience. As we headed out to the house with UK-based paranormal channel Proving Demons, we couldn't help but feel that something that night was meant to go wrong, that something evil was about to happen. And at the end of our shoot that night, this terrible, frightening nightmare that we had envisioned but hoped would not happen became an all too real reality.
That's the entrance that we're going to be going in. That's Keeper's Cottage Stunt entrance that goes up to the house. But we need to find a park spot, which is... Alright, we're here.
Okay, we just turned the car off and I had to get a shot of this. I'm panning around right now. It's pitch black out here, man.
Absolutely.
On the camera, I literally, here, see there, let me turn the night vision on. See, that's what I'm pointing at Olivia smiling. And there's Andrew, and here's Peyton back here with me. But check this out, we're gonna go ghost again. And another pan, it's pitch black, man. So you love this place?
What?
You love this place?
It's probably on my top 5 for ghost hunting locations. And that's because I've seen things here. It's intense. It's the perfect start to the UK ghost hunt trip. Perfect start. Be careful here because this is a cow grid. Just be careful walking over.
So did he actually install all this stuff?
Oh, what stuff?
The fences and...
Yeah, this is all original to the house.
So he probably put his mark on all this.
Yeah, and that's...
Whoa.
I just got a rush of chills looking at it. Yeah, this is all their stuff. It's no one else's. These are all John's.
These are all John's vans?
These are his trucks and vans. This house. Look at the house. Just look at it. That's creepy.
Yeah, that's definitely really creepy, man.
Oh. I saw that branch and I thought there was a body hanging there.
Oh, stop.
It looks like it.
Dark. Turn your light away from it.
Oh.
I had my hand there. I thought there was a
Hold
person
up. Wait, hold your light just like that. I'm gonna get a shot of that. Dude, that looks like a
I
person
thought
just
that was a
standing
person
there.
floating in the air. Oh my god. That scared the life out of me.
Shit.
I'm gonna film this in footage. So, everyone watching, this is where John would keep his animals. His horses here.
Are you okay?
You can actually go in if you want. There's actually photos online of him posing with the puppies in these kennels. There's still water bowls in some of them.
Whoa. So this would have been where he shot the dogs too then. These are all...
This is like a terrible condition for dogs, too.
There's the little... You can see through there the door to go outside for the dog.
Those are the dog kennels. You might as well head to the house though.
Okay, everybody, so this is going to be the intro to the video. It's a little bit later in the video than usual, but right now we are at one of the most infamous haunted locations in all of England. This is what's known as the Keeper's Cottage Stud, otherwise known as the John Lowe Murder House. At this point in the documentary, I'm just going to stop the footage right here and overlay some narration and tell you guys exactly what happened when John Lowe shot these two women here at the farm. John Lowe was commonly known as a quiet, reserved man who lived a lonely life on a secluded farm in Farnham, England. On many days every week, he was joined by his supposed on-and-off girlfriend, Christine Lee, and her daughter, Lucy Lee, who helped him around the house and with the dogs that he bred. The three would bicker amongst themselves, but in viewing this case from an objective perspective, there weren't any true signs of violence to come. The story would only have been one of loneliness, if not for the events that transpired on February 23, 2014. That afternoon, John Lowe, then 82 years old, got into some form of an argument with his partner, Christine, and began to demand that Lucy give him access to his gun cabinet, which stayed locked year-round. In fact, the year before the murders, in 2013, some of Lowe's guns had been confiscated from him by local police officers, but in a fateful misjudgment, the guns had been given back to Lowe by the police only a few months later. One of the guns given back to Lowe would become the murder weapon that he used to end Lucy and Christine's lives. On the day of the murders, after pleading insistently for access to his gun cabinet, Lowe somehow got access to his weapons. After grabbing his shotgun, Lowe proceeded to walk into the living room of the farmhouse and shot Christine in the chest at nearly point-blank range while she sat in front of him, begging for her life. Lucy, Christine's daughter, then fled outside of the home and dialed emergency services. The actual recording of her frantic phone call can be found online, but out of respect, I'm not going to play it here in this video. However, if you'd like to listen to it, it's out there. Officials aren't sure exactly how the final killing played out, but what is known is that Lucy walked back into the farmhouse and was shot from behind from a distance of around 9 feet, stumbled back outside, and collapsed onto the front steps of the farmhouse where she would die. At some point during the killing spree, Lowe also walked out back and shot 4 of the dogs that he was breeding, killing them. After he had carried out his horrific crimes, Lowe also claimed that he tried to commit suicide by placing the shotgun under his jumper and pulling the trigger. But instead of firing, it simply clicked because it was out of shells. While Lowe claimed later on that the murders were the result of a faulty safety catch and an extremely sensitive trigger on his shotgun, his actions after the murders say otherwise. He was quoted as saying that, They had been giving me shit for weeks when referring to Christine and Lucy, and even more chillingly, that the women had to be put down. Lowe was sentenced to a life sentence in prison and died while serving this sentence at age 86 in 2018. After the murders, Lowe's farmhouse, Keeper's Cottage Stud, was left completely abandoned and has become a popular hotspot for urban explorers, dark tourists, and ghost hunters in England. The building is said to be extremely active with paranormal activity, so we knew that we had to check out the property when we were there in the UK. Okay, now that you've seen that, we're actually standing right here in the kennel area where John raised the puppies that he, sold at the beginning, lost his license to sell, and on that fateful day when he murdered the two women, he actually walked into these kennels and shot 4 of his dogs right in the head and killed them. This guy was brutal. He did not play any games. One of the things that really chills me to the bone is how when he was apprehended after shooting the women here, he said they needed to be put down. Like talking about
them like they were animals.
Yeah, talking about these people in his life like they were nothing but animals. In addition to everything, I'm sure I will have said this already, but just last year in 2018, John Lowe died while he was in hospice care while serving his life sentence. So, in addition to the 2 spirits of the women that were actually shot and killed right here in the house, the puppies and animals that were shot here, obviously there were countless more before he killed these dogs. We now have the possible spirit of the murderer himself, John Lowe, up at his cottage. I'm telling you guys, it's been a while since I've been truly creeped out at a place, but this has some of the darkest energy that I've felt in a long time. We haven't even been up to the house yet. Peyton's barely talking because she's so freaked out. These guys are freaked out as hell just walking around, and I just want to make note of this really quickly before we begin this investigation. We're not trying to trivialize the murder. We're not trying to make it seem like this good thing that we're trying to use to make money. That's the total opposite. It's a very sad event. It was obviously shocking to the nation of England and to everybody who lives here that this could happen in their own country, such a brutal crime. But either way, I feel like these sorts of crimes leave some of the largest stains on the environment. And with the crime that happened so recently, you don't really get to investigate places like this. But hopefully tonight, if we can talk to the 2 women.
So Christine and Lucy were the ones that were killed here. One was John's partner, not married, and Lucy was the daughter of John's partner. Yes, they were both killed in cold blood inside. Me and Olivia have been here before. Twice before actually, and we have both times made clear contact with Lucy with highly intelligent spirit box responses. She spoke like I'm speaking to you now and detailed her murder to us as well. What we believe we captured on camera, her actual spirit, which was just a ball of light about this big. It was literally smoking, but what validated it even more was the fact that right before we captured that on camera, Olivia said, she turned to me and said, "Did you just tug on my hood?" I was on camera, clearly, on my mate's camera, saying that I did not touch her. And right after she turned to me to say that, a ball of light this big, giving off smoke, flew away from her hoodie.
Like I was just saying, at the very end of the day, Lucy and Christine died here, and we're not trying to make light of that by making a paranormal video. We're not going to fake any evidence. We're actually going out here to investigate whether or not the paranormal exists. And this is an absolutely prime location, a diamond in the rough. But
that's right.
Just wanted to make that clear to everyone online that this is some shocking subject matter. It's a very gruesome episode and story, and we're here to get answers. So we haven't been to the house yet. Like I said, Peyton, if you want to pan over here, these are all the kennels where the dogs would have been put down by John. Look at the Christmas decorations up there. Those would have been John's.
Wow.
Man, those are absolutely haunting.
Well, you know what? We've walked around here, but I think most of the activity happens in the house.
Obviously.
So why don't we go visit the site of where this disaster happened?
Yeah. Time to go. Take the camera, Peyton. Also, by the way, before we go up, just wanted to get Olivia and Peyton on camera.
Yeah.
You two, how are you feeling right now?
Definitely freaked out.
Olivia, you've been here. How does it feel the second time?
Bad.
Third?
This is our third time, yeah.
Ah, how does it feel the third time?
The exact same as the first.
And how did that feel?
Sad.
Yeah, I think it definitely has just a gloomy atmosphere. Peyton, being it...
I heard that. There's a bang up there.
Okay, Peyton, how does it feel the first time, to contrast with Olivia?
Scary.
Yeah, it's definitely creepy up here for sure. Do you guys have any final words before we head up there?
Stay spooky, y'all.
Okay, time to check out the mansion.
Alright. So this here, on these steps, is where Lucy was killed. Right on these steps here. And inside in the living room is where Christine was brutally shot.
Are you filming, babe?
There's some more cages up there and
Yeah, there's cages behind the house too. We can check out in a bit.
there was a lot of dogs here.
Yeah, and they're all gone now.
This is the front door.
So we've never been in right now, so we've never been into the house in the past. This is our first time here.
Eat a bug?
What happened?
Okay, don't be that loud.
I can feel it moving in my throat.
I don't know if this is staying in or not.
No, it's
Stop. Just swallow it.
our first time here. It's our first time here. Oh my god, man.
That's
Okay, let's go.
A little bug just flew into my fucking throat, man. It's gonna be on camera because I went, this is our first. Right in.
So why don't we just
just go
start
in.
from scratch here?
Okay, this is, even though that was funny, this is still a bit of a dodgy experience. This is our first time into the house. We've never been here before. Andrew and Olivia obviously have. And they're gonna let us graciously go in first. So I'm gonna be rolling on this camera right here. There's Peyton. And let's go check this out.
I guess.
Pretty flowers.
This room is where Christine was killed. You'll even see here on the wall, rest in peace, Lucy and Christine. She lay.
No sergeants were here.
Oh, Sergi again. He's haunting us.
Again.
Keep running into these most sergeants was here. Was ear. Sorry, no H.
Was here.
Any sergeants watching, be sure to smash that like button. But for real, this is where Christine lay dead after she was shot.
It's pretty hardcore, dude.
When we first came here, this floor wasn't like this. You see these like green tiles, they were all over here. And there was still a stain.
There was a blood stain on the floor.
They've ripped it up since, apparently.
That was almost, not almost a whole year ago, but pretty late.
Yeah.
But that's gone now.
Yeah, they ripped
They've
it
covered
up.
it up. Let's look at the rest of the house now. Hello, Lucy, Christine. Lucy, I know you're here. It's us again. We just wanted to help last time. Just letting you know we're here. We're friends. We're not here to hurt you. We're here to talk with you. We actually caught you on camera last time. I want to thank you for that. That was amazing.
Oh, wow.
So many people have come and smashed the windows since the last time we were here.
By the way, where you're standing now, Colin, and where you're standing, Peyton, is exactly where we were standing Olivia was standing where you are when we caught the spirit on camera, which again I'm going to show you. In fact, do you want me to pull it up right now? Just why not? Just so something you can have in the video. Let me show you this ghost.
Marine pollutant.
But yeah, the first time we came, all the stained glass windows are still in it.
Oh, that's sad.
So
That's so
was.
sad.
It's sad when people ruin this stuff for
Yeah.
everybody. You know?
So people just come here and smash the shit out of glass like for fun.
Well, some people have bad influences on YouTube that do this.
People on YouTube do this?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Hold on now.
Could it be a car on the road?
Now he's going to close up on it.
Oh,
See it fly
yeah.
away?
Uh-huh.
There's mist coming off of it.
So it was like right here, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right when she got grabbed. Colin, have you seen this?
No.
Come check it out.
There's like
So this was John's record player then. Look at all these needles, man.
Yeah, I guess some people can. Actually, those are just like what? Those are
The fancy needles, the
Yeah.
dog needles.
they're not for humans,
So you think these were John's dog needles?
probably.
That's like some sort of monkey cage. We can't quite figure out what it is.
Yeah, there's like a hanging tire swing and everything in there.
it's definitely from a monkey or a bird or something.
Yeah.
That's bizarre. Well, you guys want to move inside and start investigating?
Yeah, come around. Now you start to smell that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then once we go into this kitchen, it's thunder. Just walk right through it. You take a sniff if you want, but walk right through it. Okay?
Have you ever noticed how all these statues are just missing their heads? Someone's broken all the heads off these statues.
Look at all the cans of old dog food.
Oh, from him. So they didn't even take the trash out after this happened.
Nope.
So I think that's trash from even possibly Lucy and them?
Mm-hmm.
Before they died. That's so eerie, dude. Wow. Okay.
Oh, it doesn't smell as bad as it did last time. Like, solid clock.
bad.
No.
I know you don't want to go by yourself, do you? What was that? What was what?
Did you move?
Like that?
Oh.
That was my bag right against the
To
wall.
show me.
Upstairs it's not very large, but it's still. Oh, somehow the giant safe made it to the top floor. I have no idea.
Has it ever been opened? Is there something in it? Or is it empty?
I have no idea how that carried that here.
So this is his safe?
Yeah, that's original to that.
Opened?
What the do you think could be in there?
What's that? Which
There's
is
like a gutted animal, like, toy.
yeah, it is. It's like a dog toy.
Oh.
Still makes me wonder what the hell is in this though.
Yeah.
What?
It's heavy. How did it end up here?
No idea. It was downstairs.
For some reason, I don't know why, there was somebody ripped open a sandbag here. Which some people theorize it was to cover something up, like stains or something. But there's
Yeah, but they were shot downstairs, so I don't understand why there would be a need for it.
well, let me just check if there's a stain under here.
It's creepy up there.
Doesn't appear like it, no.
Yeah, there's stuff up there.
That is.
Yeah. I don't know how you.
Where do you want to start?
Downstairs?
Downstairs, living room,
Yeah.
where ground zero is. What the f was that?
That was the glass falling.
Shit.
From the mirror? We need to go check that out.
Wait.
You almost had a heart attack, didn't you?
What?
Almost like collapsed.
I'm gonna tell you, if the mirror is still in place and that wasn't, I don't know what it was.
Were you filming that?
Yeah.
I'm filming too.
I thought the stair was collapsing on me, man. Feel my heart. Literally, feel this right now. Feel my heart. How hard it's beating.
Oh, wow, I feel that.
Yeah, that really scared you, didn't it, man?
I was just going blind.
The
Maybe
same.
Hello? Is there anybody downstairs?
Oh, you need to go check that out. I'm amazed at how, if it is a mirror, I'm amazed at how long it stood there. 'Cause it's been there for a minute. And if it's
I know.
not the mirror, then there's something going on. Talking. It's been about 20 minutes since it crashed all the way.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely the mirror.
See, no, it's not as dangerous.
How did it fall, though? Because it was all jammed up in there. I don't know. We're going to have to debunk that, probably. There's no way we can claim that's paranormal, but that was still freaky.
That scared the little
Still
living.
shaking.
Yeah, I'm like, that wired me up. Okay, I stopped rolling for 1 second while Peyton sat down in this chair and just noticed this. What is this right here? This is like a Peyton, did you say it looks like a dog bone?
Yeah, but it looks like a leg bone, obviously.
It's too big to be a
So-
small rodent.
It's probably, and it's split in half. I'd imagine it's like a dog.
That's eerie as shit. How'd that even end up in here?
Dog or...
Animal carried it in here, probably.
So have you noticed that, considering we are in the middle of the woods, that there is no birds whatsoever?
It's really still.
It's very quiet.
Yeah.
Do birds make noise at night?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
I feel like we heard them everywhere when we were, like, around the restaurant and everything.
Yeah, we did.
Mm-hmm.
They still flap around even and chirp
Okay.
occasionally.
Especially like a crow or something. I feel like they'd still be like, ah.
I mean, it's so still. If you don't subscribe to our channel already, please click that subscribe button and make sure to turn your notifications on. It helps us so much, and we can't thank all of you enough for the love and support. Also, if you don't follow me, Colin, on Instagram yet, go hit that follow button and go do the same with Peyton, who's even more poppin' on there than me. Getting more followers gets us one step closer to the big dreams that we have for this channel. In addition, if you want to support the show, our merch store is live. We have some pretty flame designs, if you ask me. Thank you to everyone that has bought a piece in the past, and trust me, we see the love and recognize it. Anyways, enough shameless self-plugging. Enjoy the episode and stay spooky, guys. At this point, we decided to head into the home and begin investigating in the living room. However, while we were setting up our equipment, Andrew's EMF teddy bear began alerting, and before I had time to film an intro, we were forced to roll on our cameras.
Lucy, is that you? If that's you, Lucy, could you light it up as much as possible?
Could it be me standing near it?
Is your phone on?
Yes.
It's not going off, really. Step back again. So now it's just stopped completely. Lucy, if that's you, could you play with the bear just to let us know? Here, go set the REM pod down real quick.
Am I the only one that keeps hearing like shuffling around us? Like I've heard it like 5 times, like really light.
I am wearing my hat. I need to take this off in a
Also
second.
might just be going crazy.
So, since Andrew has set the EMF bear right there, I'm gonna place a ghost meter on the windowsill over there. I'm gonna place another ghost meter. These are just both EMF meters. This is just called a ghost meter. It's written on here. It's kind of kitschy, but they work all the same. And then I'm gonna set the REM pod over there in that doorway, so we have all 4 corners set in an experiment, all the doorways, entrances to this room. So let me turn this one on right here. You see that one just go off? It's not even on.
Did it?
Yeah. You can show it back on the footage. It wasn't even on. It just beeped really strongly.
As you can see here in these screenshots, both of our EMF meters were turned off at the time that the meter in my hand alerted. Why and how would it alert if it was completely off?
Let me turn this one on right here. Let me turn this one on right here.
I'm not going to count this as true evidence, but it is definitely something weird that needed to be pointed out.
Look at, I'm trying to repeat it, but
That beep's gonna drive me crazy.
I just want to note the bear sling was just flashing too while you were talking about it, but
turn this one on. This is going right here in this hallway. And this one's going right over here on this windowsill. Do you guys want to go lights out for a little bit?
yeah, that's fine.
Okay, because we've got the infrared on here. So we're all here in the main murder room in the house. And we're gonna go lights out now. Turn on infrared. There we are, we're on. Here you go, Andrew. Just gonna start it and I can take it just fine. Oh, look it. Oh, REM pod hit.
Sorry.
Oh, dude, the moment that we turn the lights out, it's hitting on cold. I already zeroed it out to the temperature, but something cold is entering the room.
Oh, jeez.
That's the blue light. Look at just like that. It's,
So that's picking up on a temperature change.
yeah,
right?
the blue means that the temperature is currently dropping.
Let me just get that on camera for a sec. Alright, so the temperature is currently dropping rapidly right now, everyone. That is what that blue light and splinking is doing. And we're gonna go back to lights out. Human is pitch black, as you can see for us. Yes, come on in. Absolutely, come on in.
I just want to introduce ourselves real quick to anybody who might be in this house. My name is Colin Browen. I'm here with my friends Andrew and Olivia. And we are here to talk to anybody who may be trapped in this building. I'm also here with Peyton. Should note that, but she's filming at the moment. But
Christine and Lucy. Well, it's going mental.
yeah, look at
After you said the
yeah,
names.
the strong
Lucy?
Look at
Lucy, is that you?
dude, the audio just shorted out on it. Do you see that?
Yeah.
The audio just stopped. I've never seen it do that. Every
It's still
time we use the
ringing.
REM pod, dude, it does something I've never seen. Every single time without fail.
It's amazing.
I mean, dude, I just put the battery in this today, a brand new battery from a pack. You saw me do that in the car. Okay. If this is Lucy, can you step into the room?
Whoa, that is intelligent.
Is this not Lucy? Like that, man. I keep hearing walking around. Just listen for a second. Like that, man. I keep hearing like
Yeah, man, I keep hearing. If you're standing in that doorway, can you walk over here near where we are and touch one of these other lights? That's the strongest light of all of them, but I have one right over here to my left, one right behind me on the windowsill, and there's a teddy bear over there behind Andrew.
It's out of focus.
Dude, this is so
Oh my
trippy.
god, look.
What?
It was out of focus for a really long time.
Dude, the light, it's still blinking, but every time we start talking, it stops making noise.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a feature of the REM pod.
That's weird.
I don't know what to say about that, because it's still going off, but when we're talking, it stops. Let's stop talking, see if it happens again. Can you let that device make noise again if that's you?
Thank you so much. What's up? What's the matter?
Did you hear that?
What'd you hear?
A woman's voice. Did you hear that, Olivia?
Okay, I'm taking my hat off so I can hear
Man,
better.
I literally... Dude, look at... I told you, man. I'm covered in goosebumps, dude. I just heard a woman like this. Like, literally, no over-exaggeration. I'm, like, freaked out right now.
So much. So much. Let's figure out exactly which spirit it is.
Dude, I mean, just shoot my arm, Peyton. Look at this goose. I have not had goosebumps on an investigation in such a long time, but I'm, like, shaking right now.
Lucy, if that's you, could you sound the device?
What was that?
I heard that.
It was
It was like a.
That was...
Shh. Man, I'm in like otherworldly freaked out mode right now.
Christine, if that's you, could you sound the noise on that for us? Are you moving your feet?
No.
Yeah, that was like right there.
I wasn't moving.
I'm standing still.
I'm just rotating.
The noise on that for us. Are you moving your feet?
No.
The noise on that for us. Are you moving your feet?
No.
Christine, is that you?
John, is that you? Dude, do you hear those footsteps? Man, I feel like I'm going crazy, dude.
Talking out of me is a bad boy. Talking out of me is a bad boy. John, if that's you, could you make a sound on that device down there?
What was that? What was that? What was that?
There's not really dust in here, right?
No.
No.
I definitely just got an orb then.
Or did
It went like... We can play it back, but I've yet to see something like that.
Don't
What did
even
it-
say that because
What did it do?
It literally, I was painting like this, I stopped right here on the light, and it shot from like where Colin is in.
Man, I seriously feel like something's
All the way
surrounding me
across.
right now. Please, can we?
No,
Can
like, you
I
could
not
see
stand in
it.
front?
It wasn't dust because it
do you
was
wanna
across
light
the
on
whole
for a
frame,
second?
and not
No,
just
it's
where the
okay.
infrared
Just let it
is.
happen. Because I feel like something's trying to come through. I'm like really freaked out, dude. Like this is not normal for us. I'm like very afraid right now. I keep hearing footsteps that you guys aren't hearing. I keep hearing. I like just heard a voice behind me. And like no one is.
Shh. There's tapping in that corner behind us. That's the footsteps. That's some kind of noise going on. Who is that? That's not me. There's something moving in the room. I'm turning the light on for
It's
2
not me.
seconds.
Yeah, totally.
Just to make sure there's not a mouse in here. Don't run away. I'm just making sure everything's alright. Yes, the REM pod stopped.
Yeah.
It went mental
Yeah,
and now it's just done.
It's not a fucking misfire on the device. And why was it stopping the audio?
Who is that? That's not me. Who is that? That's not me. Who is that? That's not me. Don't run away. I'm just making sure everything's alright. Yes, the REM pod stopped.
Yeah.
It went mental
Yeah,
and now it's just done.
It's not a fucking misfire on the device. And why was it stopping the audio?
I've never seen it do that ever.
I've
Every
never.
time that we were speaking, like it was
Every
listening,
time.
so it didn't want to
Mm-hmm.
interrupt.
It's weird.
Lucy, was that you?
It's so cool.
I fired for Christine now. Christine, was that you? Just cover that, make it really dim. Alright, lights out then. We'll try it lights out.
Man, I would just love to see all these meters just max out at the same time.
Run.
No, I would stay and say, show me. Let me see you. But don't kill me, please.
I'm just gonna kill you.
Okay, let's move up a little.
Would you like to talk with us? We have devices that will let us actually talk to you. Could you give us a sign by perhaps touching something? Any of these devices around, they won't hurt you.
What, Olivia?
What's the matter?
I just would go, ooh.
I heard that too.
It was like right
I
here,
heard
like
that.
it was next to me. It
Yeah.
just went,
It was like a whimper.
Dude, we definitely got, there was a pause when Andrew was talking, and I heard a little shuffling, and then I heard that. That was not my stomach. I could swear on every single whatever I would even swear on.
Talk to you. Talk to you. Could you give us a sign by perhaps... Okay, can you speak up a bit? I want to hear your voice. There's tapping coming from over there.
Tapping from the window right here to the left.
Lucy, you spoke with us before. Would you be able to touch one of us like you did last time? Remember when you touched Olivia?
The bear just hit.
The bear
I
did?
got it on camera. The bear just hit right when you said to touch something.
Okay. Hold on, I might as well film this. Lucy, I believe we've made contact a bit. And now you're playing with it. Yeah? Yeah, we have. That's what I'm talking about. Hi, Lucy. I hope you're okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and film you now. Lucy, I hope you're okay. Yeah? You are okay? Can you answer? Yeah? Can you answer questions using that bear? Could you just light it up if you're willing to talk to us?
Not
GPS
bad.
signal lost.
What's that?
Where did that come from? My pocket?
yeah.
What? Why did it suddenly lose the GPS?
Okay. I have no freaking clue. I shut everything off anyway. I don't know why any of this is happening. I'll even double make sure. There. Every app is
And the
shut off.
camera just blurred on you really hardcore. Wait, so just let's cover that real quick. The GPS just shut off.
I guess
The GPS wasn't
it
on.
shouldn't have even been on. Like literally,
So what
I
the
just double checked.
Wait.
Did somebody just go?
No, but I thought I heard like a from out here in like the wooded area. Literally.
Well, that's where I was touched last time. Maybe she's trying to like put us out the
Lucy, do you want us to go somewhere else? A different room? Well, she seems to be enjoying touching all this stuff in here. Hello!